Hey everybody, this is Antonette Crosby once again at A Time to Chill, where we want to see all black and brown people walk in your purpose, elevate yourself, live in high self-esteem, feel like you are in high self-esteem, and see yourself as, envision yourself more than what you see yourself, because you are amazing black and brown people. You live in absolute color. And talking about color, I just want to say right now we have a guest, Keon. I'd like to introduce Keon. Keon, introduce yourself. What? I didn't even ask you. Like, what do you want to be known as?
The world calls me Keon, but my friends call me Keon Andre.
Okay, Keon Andre.
Real name, no gimmicks.
Okay, all right. Me too. You know, a lot of people have that. You know, this name on Instagram. This name. No. I'm just Antonette Crosby, just the one and only.
My mama gave me this name.
Yeah, and my name. I Googled my name one time.
Okay.
And I am Antonette means virtuality and love and family and strength and fierceness and savage sometime and humble
right.
and
Humble. That sounds about right.
Yeah, I'm real humble and I'm loving and
Okay.
I, as you know, many men, you all say this about women, but I'm apologetic.
Okay.
Like if I hurt your feelings, like the Lord convict my spirit.
Okay.
Real talk. Like I'm strong because He says you have to be vigilant on a daily basis. Like
Okay.
you have to be vigilant and respectful, and you have to be obedient.
Okay.
And being obedient, you that takes strength to be obedient.
It does.
And also, when someone else is in your energy and they're kind of testing you got to be obedient to yourself and with your head up and your eyes to shout no. You understand? And so sometimes people be, they'll be intimidated, like, oh, nah, I can't deal with her, but to protect your energy and your value, you have to say no and kind of be aggressive with it.
True.
You're a businessman. You have to be aggressive.
I have to be overly assertive sometimes to get my point across.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's not bad. And a lot of people say, oh, well, you had attitude. I do. Because I'm a little extra, but I think that that's assertive because I feel like I was taught, my stepdad taught me, when you go to get something, don't leave until you get it. Or until you get information to where you can go and get it. Right?
Sound like some good advice to me.
Man, he was an amazing stepfather. I had a good black man in my life. That's why I pull for black men. That's why I love black men. That's why I try to uplift black men, and I try to be a better woman so that I can attract good black men, because you all are amazing. Like,
thank you.
You have a lot of hidden gifts and talents, and but the system that we live in will tell you no all the time. Shut many doors.
Right.
All the doors, and then you'll be so excited. And I know as black men, like when you get an idea, like you head strong for, you don't care who say what, you going, and then it'll kind of diminish your motivation when every door is slammed.
Facts. It can. Yeah.
And if you don't have a woman behind you, like, that's okay. Well, I got this rent this month, or hey, you can do this, or invest in a high elevated energy level of positivity in your life.
Right.
Then you're gonna go to what? Selling drugs, drinking, out here with this one and that one, right or wrong.
Right. Facts.
So that's why I try to be the better me, so that you can be a better you.
I can appreciate that.
Thank you very much. Hey, okay, that was enough about me. So,
I love it.
so let me see. I met you first when we were doing poetry.
Correct.
Okay. So you were doing poetry, and then I said, wait a minute. I got on Facebook, and you were hustling. Like, you were always here. You were always there. You were always doing something. And then when I looked down, I'm like, okay, he's making T-shirts.
Right.
You're selling inventory. How did that come about?
Me selling merchandise started with me doing music. So I used to go by the rap name LUV. It stood for Lyrical, Unique, and Versatile. And then reinvented myself, started calling myself Keon Andre, which is my real name, no gimmicks, but which is my real name. But I want to sell merchandise.
You want to zoom in on this? I always tell him, zoom in right here. You see that? He sells the merchandise. This my favorite too. Okay, Go ahead.
So anyway, when I was doing music, I wanted to get into merchandising because I was doing small tours, but I didn't have any merchandise to sell. So I went to a local business here, and they were doing my stuff for me, and they were like, you know what, you can do this yourself.
Oh.
So they kind of took me under their wing.
Really?
Yes.
Well, now was that kind of strange to you? Or did you see that as a blessing? Like,
I saw it as a blessing.
Because who tells you that's taking money from them?
Right. So they were helping me through another friend, and they really didn't need what I was bringing to them.
Oh, okay.
So, because they make an abundance of cash annually.
All right.
So,
yeah.
So they were like, you know what, you can do this yourself. Now to this day, they still help me if I need help, whether it's with merchandising, graphic design, or whatever, or just advice. The blessing, and they're not black.
Oh. We gotta help each other, people.
Yeah.
Okay, you say and they not black. And you know what? I'm glad that you said that, because I always reiterate on this show that we need to have a mind of helping each other.
Right.
Right?
Facts.
And what you said was they had an abundance.
Yeah.
So helping you wouldn't have been anything.
Right.
Right?
Right.
But what do you think about this? Like, you know, a lot of black people, we're starting out.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have it in abundance.
Right.
So with this mentality, how am I gonna help you and I don't really have anything?
What I noticed is, even with me starting my printing company, is I notice a lot of people like to come around me and consume my ideas and then go their own way.
Okay.
And try to do what I'm doing. Some of them are still around. Some of them didn't last but a minute. I share information. It's not mine. It's just out there. So if I got it, and I can share it with you, I don't mind. You can't do what I do. You're
right.
not me. A lot of people buy into the person when they're buying into the brand or into the business too. Mm-hmm. That's what I've realized.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, what's your...
No, go ahead. Because I'm working up to my next one.
So I don't mind sharing. I mean, people do have, unfortunately, us not being top tier in a lot of different things. We do have a crab in a barrel kind of mentality, but when people come around me, I just try to share and uplift and let them know, hey, you can do it too.
And you said too that it's a community now.
Correct.
And you can always go back and get information. Right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So the flaw of just coming in and grabbing an idea and stealing away mm-hmm. is that you sever the connection so
Correct.
that you can't go back for more information.
Facts.
You follow me?
You hit that on the nail.
So have networking with the person. You just come in and then start at the bottom. I'm not going to give you my ideas all at once, or you're not going to give everything. But if you show me, if I come in and I say, hey, I want to do a t-shirt company, I'm sure you're not going to be like, okay, blah, 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 this is this.
Right.
Here, start. Let's see how bad you want it. Start and do that.
Right. Because that's what people started with. It's how much you pay for your machine, where you get this from. And I'm just like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've gone to numerous apparel conferences out of state. I've flown and sat down in rooms and with different people and gathered this information. This stuff costs me money.
You're right.
And my time. So I don't know how someone would expect to just get that for free.
Right, instead of putting some work in, you have to give some to get some, is what I say.
What I say is the chef doesn't let the consumer in the kitchen.
Hey, I'll come out and say, yes, you like that? Oh, you like that? Thank you very much. But come on now.
Yes, you're right. So yeah, that's my favorite say, because people like to come to my office, they try to come in the back when I'm doing work. I have to, when I got some nice couches and the TV up there,
yeah.
Go have a seat, I'll bring your merch out.
Yeah, and it's not about being arrogant or conceited.
No.
It's just, it's just order.
It's just order.
Right, and we have to learn how to walk in order, right?
You don't go to Foot Locker, go in the back and grab your shoes.
No, you don't. You have to sit there and wait till he come and bring them out there, and he got to unlace them and all of that for you. And he's going to stand there and make sure you don't get too far close to the door when you put them
Facts.
on. Right?
Facts.
So,
until he got his money.
Hey, so listen, I like this. Give me the concept of minding black-owned business. Tell me where did this come about? And I like the lettering. Can you give us some information?
Well, obviously, I'm from the '90s, so this is more of a Martin Lawrence theme. garment right here. To be honest with you, I like to have conferences on the phone. I like to be in person and have like brainstorming meetings with my guys and just throwing out ideas and we see what stick. One of my good friends actually came up with this idea and was like, try this. And I tried it, and
I'm telling you because
so this wasn't my original idea.
It was because you were networking.
So one of my friends put it like this, like he has a cleaning business. He's not, if he has an idea about my printing business, he's gonna give me that idea. He doesn't feel like he should get something for giving me that idea. Like, you're my friend, this is what you do. If this can enhance your business, here you go. Yeah,
I just want to hear thank you. Or maybe if we out here and then he go and drink or something because you did that.
So my guy who did come up with these, I've sent them numerous hoodies, no cost.
Yeah.
Like, thank you.
For your appreciation.
Yeah, that's how I show him I appreciate it.
And that goes a long way.
And he like, hey, here's the next one.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like that goes to, you got to give some to get some, right? Like it's fair exchange, ain't no robbery, is what I say, right? Correct. You did some t-shirts, some Wisconsin t-shirts too.
Yeah, we did a play on words. We did the we the best. So it says Wisconsin the best, WI the best, but it's a play on words, we the best.
Yeah.
And we did like a fake DJ Khaled cartoon with him wearing it saying we the best.
I love that.
Yeah.
Do you okay, so where do we go when we
want some of this apparel?
Yes.
So the We the Best, I got a website, Wisco Best, WISCO best.com.
Okay.
So you can go on there, you can see all the different apparel. We have everything from wine bottle carrying cases all the way up to jogging suits and apparel.
Okay.
For DLK printing services, unfortunately, my new website is getting revamped. So you would have to hit me up on Facebook, but I respond so fast. You can ask anybody, DLK printing.
So is this separate?
These are all separate entities. So Wisco, We the Best, Wisco Best is a brand that I came up with my buddy Greg Doby that I mentioned before. Greg Doby is a friend of mine who I've done music with, and he's helped me brand so many of my ideas that I come up with that a lot of people like.
Okay, all right. Yeah. So, do you do like everybody want their t-shirt for birthdays, or they want for special events?
We do customized. Yeah, that's what we do. You bring us your idea, and we bring it to life. DLK. Our slogan is turning visions into reality.
Oh, okay. Yeah, turning vision into reality.
Yeah.
That's what we about, walking in your purpose, baby. Turn your dreams into your manifested. Say it out loud.
Facts. So, yeah, I mean, I've done a half a dozen shirts, up to 200 shirts.
Okay.
It just depends on the event and the budget.
All right.
You know what I mean?
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing DLK printing for going on 2 years. This year make 2 years.
Really?
Yes.
So
I went from my basement to now I got an office on the west side.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so from the basement to the office, tell me the process. Is it every day working? Is this? Give me your mindset.
It is everyday working. So my slogan is every day is Monday when you're self-employed.
Okay. I like that.
So,
all right. I'm tired. I'm groggy. I'm hungover, but I got to get this money because I got to get paid Friday.
Yeah, every day is Monday when you're self-employed.
Yeah.
So I've been working today. Today is Sunday. I've been in the office completing orders, putting together invoices, putting together quotes for potential customers and clients. I just had a buddy hit me up for AAU team away at home jerseys. Warm-up jerseys and the backpacks. You know what I mean? So every day I'm doing something because, like I said before, I need to hire some help because I do it all. So being that I do it all, I have no days off.
All right, so you need to hire some help. Let us know what you need, what you're looking for, what your criteria, what you need.
I'm looking for an assistant. I'm really someone who can respond to emails, help me put these quotes together, help me put these invoices together, help me get these packages out. USPS, UPS, or whatever, and potentially someone when I move into my new space, God willing, soon once this lease is up, I'm going to need one to help me run these embroidery machines and these silk screen machines as well.
Okay, all right. So what?
So I'm going to need an assistant to help me in the front office, and I'm going to need a laborer to help me in the back.
All right. How soon are you looking?
That's probably about 90 to 120 days out for that.
Okay.
But if anybody has any experience in working embroidery machines or doing silk screen work or even graphic designs, you can hit me up at DLK Printing on Facebook, or you can go to wiscobest.com. Then we have a slot where you can send us emails. It comes directly to my phone as well.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
Like, I'm a hairstylist by trade, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I always my aunt was a hairstylist, and so I used to watch her, and I used to be like, man, I could do that. I think that's wonderful. What was the light that turned on? You were like, you know what? This is what I'm getting ready to do. Because, and I ask you this, let me just set it up. I ask you this because a lot of people have an idea. They have it in them.
Mm-hmm.
But actually putting it into work, doing it. Because I could say, oh, I'm the best comedian.
Mm-hmm.
But if I never get on stage, how would I know? So what was because it's all, and I believe that everything that we're doing is already in us. It's already in us to do what we would love to do.
Okay.
Right? So what was the light turned on?
I don't know. I'm a middle child, so I'm self-motivated.
Okay.
And
what does that mean? You didn't get a lot of hugs as a middle child? Like,
no,
you had to
I
get out
just
there
mean
and
like
get it?
my brother's he's the first child, so he got a lot of attention. I'm the second. She like, all right, I've been in this right before, hey, I don't need to hold you every 5 seconds. And then I got the baby sister that got a lot of more. So I'm in the middle, like, what do I do? I had to figure it out.
Yeah.
So, and I got tons of hugs. I got a real loving family.
Yeah.
On both sides.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. But that's funny too. But when somebody told me I can do it, and I don't know, I just felt like, first of all, I don't like working for people.
Oh, I feel you.
So that was the first thing. And then I invested some money, and right away I had friends that believed in me and put in an order. My first order paid for my equipment.
Let me stop you. You say you had someone told you can do it,
Mm-hmm.
and you had friends that invested in you.
Mm-hmm. That's huge, right?
Put people around you that believe in you and will invest in you, right?
Yeah.
Because how else are you going to move forward? They have to believe in you and invest in you.
Your support system is everything.
Your five kinds of people that you have around you.
You asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you because I asked another woman the 5 types of people that you would like to have around you, like that will help you grow as a brand. And this is what I asked her too.
Okay.
Because I said I want someone around me that's smarter than me.
Always.
I want someone around me who will tell me the truth.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, we 2 for 2.
All right. I want someone around me who will challenge me.
Okay, yep.
Hold
me accountable? Is that what you mean by
yes.
that? Yeah.
Challenge me and hold me accountable.
I got those, yep.
I want someone around me who will tell me I told you so, but then say, listen, this is how we gonna fix this.
Right.
Right?
I got that. And
then my last person, I want that person, my last person that I have around me is that person that I need a battle. So I need to kind of go back and forth because I don't need to work out anything. Like I don't really need to put my aggression. Like I need to put my aggression somewhere. So I need someone who I can battle with.
Okay. And
then after that, like a sparring partner.
Okay.
Like whether it's exercise or it's whatever that is, I need a sparring partner.
Okay.
Someone who I can be rough with because I'm for me, and that might not be for you, but I'm like aggressive.
Okay.
So I need that person who I can be aggressive with, and they'll be aggressive. My sparring partner.
But not take it personal.
Right, and whether that's on an intellectual level, physical, whatever it is, and then we sweating it out, and we go have a drink and hug it out and be like, see, that's my girl.
Right.
So those are my 5 top people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
We was 4 for 4. Now, your fifth, I can jam with that. And I think probably not knowing it on my, on the front of my brain, that I think I have that too.
Right?
Somebody who I can go at it with, like I said, whether it's intellectual, physical, or whatever, and then we sit back and be like, ooh, okay, that's done.
Yeah, that was deep, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody I can get deep with.
Yeah.
Because
that's important.
It is. What would you say to a young entrepreneur, right? And I'm gonna give you this scenario, who has this dream but no 5 people, no support. How do you build that? How do you motivate yourself when there's no one around you to motivate you?
Yeah. I listen to a lot of people. It's funny because they're not coming right on the top of my head, but like Eric Thomas and Tony Robbins and all these motivational type of speakers, I listen to that type of stuff in the morning. So I stopped listening to, first I meditate now, which is crazy. I don't know, maybe it's just in my old age, but now I don't wake up right away and grab my phone. I don't wake up right away and listen to music. I don't do any of that. I try to meditate, and when I do turn something on, I try to put something on that uplift my house. And I notice my kids like that.
Okay.
Like motivational speakers and stuff like that. Now they got certain episodes they like to listen to. Dad, run that back.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you take time out for self first. Nothing is more important. And I always say this, to love yourself first, so who else will?
Right.
So you take time for yourself.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that because I'm the same as you. I don't feel like I can work for anyone. I have to be my own boss. And whatever job I do or whatever endeavor that I choose.
Okay.
I have to be in control of that. I have to move around. I can't sit in the office and that's just me.
Right.
So in order for me to be an entrepreneur, I have to take that time for myself too.
Right.
Where there's no one and nothing. It's just me. And I think that's my meditation, just to breathe.
Oh, and Les Brown, he's important too.
Oh, Les Brown.
Yeah.
Someone else told me, I think Shaban, a good friend of mine, she's the same way, entrepreneur, she likes to listen to it. It's what you put into your spirit, right? Yeah.
So, and I would also tell a young entrepreneur, do the research.
Okay.
To even see if this is something that you want to do long term. Because some people be like, oh, I want to be a nurse because they make a lot of money, but they see what nurses do and they like, nah, I don't want to be a nurse.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I would say do the research. I would say surround yourself with people in those fields. And I would say try. I would say don't be scared to fail. That's the biggest thing.
Because nobody like to fail, Keon. I don't want to keep getting doors slammed in my face like, But
I don't look at it as failing. I look at it as learning.
Okay. All right, hit me with it.
So every time, like even in doing this, I've ran into a lot of walls. But I was just like, okay, I learned a way of not to do it.
Okay. So your failure really is just your learning experience to your next level of success.
Correct. You can learn in a book or you can learn off experience. I learn better off experience.
Yeah.
And a lot of things.
Yeah, I do too.
Right.
I do too, but sometimes you just read that book.
That
experience will keep you from that paying all that money though.
Facts.
Because when you're wrong, boy, them mistakes cost you.
They cost. So that's what I would just tell them, man. I would just tell them try to surround yourself with people in the field. Do your research to see if this is really what you want to do, and
ask
ask questions, and don't be afraid to fail.
Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid, but failing just feels like it does something to your self-esteem, you know. So
it can.
So
depending on how you look at it, though.
Your perspective.
It's your perspective on the word fail, and to me, it's a lesson. It's not a loss.
Failing is a lesson, not a loss, people. I believe that. I believe that because every time I feel like I fail, my mom had a husband one time, and he used to.
My mama had a husband
one time. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
She like 4, 5, 5. I'm 0. Like I'm looking for the husband. Where is the husband?
Oh my God, I'm sorry, bro.
She had a few. My mom was a beautiful lady, and.
My mom would do the same thing.
And she also felt like the man is the head.
Okay.
So I was able to live both lives. I've seen the single mother. I've lived the single mother. I've never lived the married life, but I've seen her be a wife. I've seen her be a wife, and I've seen her be a single mother.
Okay.
So I kind of got both ends of the coin.
Okay.
To know how I should behave in certain situations.
Okay.
And the man was always the head in our household. And I say this because, and I'll go back to what I said in the beginning as far as the men, black men being so, and I say black men because that's just what I grew up around. Black men were always the intelligible, always the ambitious, always the go-getters, and they had this zeal about providing and having for themselves. And so that's what I like this show to be based around, is for you to have for yourself. And I see that when I saw that you did, I said, let me have him on, because our black women and men, black and brown women and men, need to know that we have whatever we want inside of us, and it is so strong and so beautiful, and we can create. We create everything.
We are creators
of everything.
Yeah, I seen this thing, and it said they didn't take slaves from Africa. They took architects, scientists, carpenters. You know what I mean? Everything,
right? But we have to persevere through the failure and the door closing.
Correct.
But that never stopped us
At all.
And that's not gonna stop you, right?
At all.
Where do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
Moving into a larger space. I currently share space with a good friend of mine. His name James Sutton. He owns Smart Cleaning Solutions.
Okay.
So I was with him when he got his first account, cleaning apartment complexes, cleaning window sills and nasty carpets, to now he does like WPS and Task Corporation and different stuff like that. So I got somebody around me who also is a visionary, also is a father, also is someone who can help me sit down and put a business plan together.
Yes.
Also, you know what I'm saying? Who can tell
me something about that business plan. Because to most people who are just creators, and they see the vision, they have the drive and the ambition to do it, but the work, the paperwork that comes behind it. When you say business plan, tell us a little something about a business plan that you might have in mind. How do you go about getting a business plan?
A business plan can be simple, or it's usually a little bit more in depth, and it entails what you see your business as and where you see your business going in the future. So it's a lot of it's the word predicting, or like where you see yourself and what do you visualize your business as. And if you have already started, you get to crunching your numbers and you see yourself growing. So you're like, okay, in this year 3, I can see myself here because this is where I'm at now.
Okay.
And with the way I'm going and the momentum my business have, this is where I foresee myself.
So this is where you foresee yourself, people. That's you your own business plan already.
Facts.
Right? Especially because, we the highest of the high. We the kings and the queens of the world, right? So where do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself going?
Right.
I appreciate you having this conversation with you.
No problem. I appreciate you having me.
Yes, well, walk in your purpose, people. You have everything that you need invested into yourself already. Just bring it out. You understand me? Once again, I say love yourself first, or who else will? This is Antonette Crosby with Keon. Tell us one more time where we can get your product.
Go online, Facebook. You can hit me up on dlkprinting.com. By the end of the year, I'll have my new website up, KeonAndre.com. Everybody who does know me know I have a brand called Keon Andre, and I appreciate all the support, state to state, and especially within Wisconsin, and WiscoBest.com for all the We the Best apparel as well.
Yes, go and get your products made. People, it's summertime coming up, Christmas coming up. Get your stuff, because I'm going to get my stuff too. All right, we out of here. I'll see you later.